So today's movement is going to be the hang that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about several different variations of it. We'll talk about some of the benefits of it. We like it for a few general reasons. We like it for shoulder health, general decompression of the spine, and of course, grip strength.
I like it for opening up back, the lats. A lot of times if you can't get arms overhead, this is a good way to stretch. Relieve that. If you're having a little back pain, that's also good. We'll start with many variations, and Dan's going to be our model today. All right, so with your bar at home, if you can just jump up. If not, you can use some step or a chair to get on up there. Hands are going to be comfortable width away. What you're comfortable with, palms down position is usually our go-to. From here, you can slowly take the weight out. See if you're comfortable with that. If that's too much, you can always put your feet back on your support system. Maybe line up a little bit there, Dan. Good. So if you're in this variation, you're just taking the weight out of your feet lightly to see how you feel. Here, the shoulders should open up. These muscles should relax, letting your back just kind of hang and relax. Make sure you're not holding your breath, but you're breathing in and out, letting the ribs come down. You can get more of a stretch in your back. Now that you're hanging, you can think about your grip overhead. So he has the thumb coming around. That's nice and supportive. He's allowing the shoulders to just be relaxed so they can come close to your ears. That's okay. This lengthens these muscles here. And then he's just breathing in and out, trying to relax into the position. Hold for what you can. So if you're somebody who deals with a little bit more instability or kind of my shoulder is loosey-goosey, we want to make sure you have a little bit of some activeness. So kind of just pulling yourself where your ear kind of just comes away from your shoulder is helpful to provide some stability with the muscles of the shoulder. And then relax back down. You see how he can just kind of pull as he's squeezing kind of shoulders back. You'll see a little bit of separation. This is good for anybody who has any shoulder issues in the past. This is building shoulder strength. So we're going to look and see what it looks like from the back. So if you turn around, hop back up. Again, here's passive, letting everything just relax. Adding a little bit of activity of the shoulder blades. He's going to pull down where ears come away from shoulders. And you're just holding that, stabilizing. What you can tolerate. This is building good scapular stability for your shoulders. And then relax back down. And then squeeze again. So it's almost like you're trying to pull that bar towards you, but your arms aren't bending. You're using just the muscles of the shoulder. Good. Once you get comfortable with the hang passively and you've done some active repetitions where you understand how to control that, it's become easier. We can add some dynamic movements now. So Dan, hop back up there. So here he's just going to add a little bit of kind of pulling to a side. He can lift a hand slightly, where he just gets a little bit of some movement going where he has to lift and pull and lift and pull. Just allowing more dynamic movement through the hang. It's kind of like you're swinging. You can do this 30 seconds, a minute. He can go side to side. He can just stop and maybe hang with one arm if you're starting to feel strong and comfortable. Switch arms. Good.
Alrighty, so next to bring in something that's a little more advanced, we're going to do some brachiation variants with Laura. So she's going to basically be moving across the bar, almost as if she's on monkey bars, but again on a single bar. And we're going to see her reach her hand over as she moves across the bar. She can then move back towards me. Again, reaching each time, and you'll see her grip become mixed. And that's what's going to allow her to move forward. And she can move across the bar. Again, similar time frames here, 30 seconds up to a minute. And this is just going to be a more advanced variation. So what would you say for a total daily time amount for hanging?
Well, when you're first starting out, maybe a couple minutes, and then working up to 3 to 5 minutes daily.
Yeah, and we can spread it throughout the day. That's another important thing to say. It doesn't have to all be done in one session.
Having your bar out or walking by it will help you do it more often because it kind of gives you that visual of, oh yeah, I can hop up there and hold on today.
Yeah, having a place where you can hang, at work, at home, is going to make this easier. Going to make it more, better way to integrate it into your life where you don't have to think too much about it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And then make sure you start where you're comfortable and you stay there for a while till it becomes easy. Because we're not used to using our arms, and especially not used to hanging in our normal day-to-day life. So you got to start slow and build slowly.
Yeah, not doing anything that's painful. If there's clicking, popping in the shoulders, pain anywhere, we're going to want to back off. It's not going to be something where we want to push through.
Or maybe make it the easier version.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for checking out the video today and watching how we can integrate hanging into our daily life. And hopefully this was helpful, and we'll be looking to do more of these in the future.